And Fahd, since I know that you've been there and you have been seeing and watching and observing everything, how do you look at the speech today?
Thank you very much, Zunaira. Yes, it has been a very eventful 2 days. And everything that has happened, I must say, was expected. I think we were expecting how on the first day, when the parliamentarians were taking their oath, that there would be a lot of ruckus. That happened. Then today was the election of the Prime Minister. There no surprises that Shahbaz Sharif Saab won. It was only a question of whether he would get 199 votes or 200 or 201. And I think if I recall correctly, he got 201. So there were no surprises there. There were also no surprises in the way that the opposition reacted to his speech. I think everybody, including the Prime Minister, was prepared for that kind of reaction. And so I think we continued this tradition within the Parliament of creating so much noise that nobody else can hear the speech. I think the Parliament is off to a rocky start. I think the Prime Minister knows very well what the challenges are. I'm now eagerly looking forward to his maiden State of the Nation address, or address to the nation. I think because that is going to really spell out in detail what we really need to know about the policies that are forthcoming, the difficult decisions that this Prime Minister must make, and also the larger overall view of how he plans to navigate his way through these very, very difficult times. So absolutely a lot happening here, and of course, the Prime Minister takes his oath tomorrow afternoon.
All right. He says that he's a very hard negotiator.
I'll just jump in.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
What do you have to say on that?
Let me just jump in here. I think Zahid Saab is absolutely correct. Maulana Saab is probably the best political negotiator that we have on our political landscape today. Clearly, he is miffed, and he is miffed because he feels that he has not gotten a piece of the pie, so to speak, that he should have. Now, of course, it's a matter of debate whether he could have won more seats in the KP. We do know very clearly which way the KP wind was blowing, and it was absolutely, in support of what was once PTI and is now the SIC. Maulana Saab, of course, won some seats from Balochistan, but I think he feels that he's been robbed of so many more seats. So he is very upset. Now the bigger question for me is, he is not upset at the PMLN, or he's not upset at the People's Party, because that's not where his grievance lies. So the question is, if he needs to come back, if he wants to be wooed back into onto the government or treasury benches, what is it that the PMLN or the People's Party can offer him, specifically PMLN? And at this stage, I don't see much that there is available on the table. I mean, all the parliamentary goodies have already been distributed between the People's Party, the PMLN and the MQM. And there's not much left for the JUI. So I think the Maulana would probably bide his time, wait for a more favorable moment, and then see whether he can somehow bargain or negotiate his way back into power.